Mistake number 6. Overlooking the importance of mentors and sponsors or advocates. The September 2010 issue of Harvard Business Review contained an article titled Why Men Still Get More Promotions Than Women by Herminia Ibarra, Nancy M. Carter, and Christine Silva. The premise of the piece is that women receive fewer promotions than men because they are less likely to have mentors who are also advocates for them. The authors found through their research there is a special kind of relationship called sponsorship, in which the mentor goes beyond giving feedback and advice and uses his or her influence with senior executives to advocate for the mentee. Our interviews and surveys alike suggest that high-potential women are over-mentored and under-sponsored relative to their male peers, and that they are not advancing in their organizations. Furthermore, without sponsorship, women not only are less likely than men to be appointed to top roles, but may also be more reluctant to go for them. The difference between mentoring and advocacy or sponsorship is the level of active involvement in helping you with your career. Mentors offer advice and guidance that help you to grow in your career, in your field, and within your company. Advocates, on the other hand, speak up for you on your behalf in your absence, introduce you to people who might be able to help you, and vice versa, and put you on the radar screens of people who can help further your career. As I mentioned previously, mentors can also help you to learn the rules of the road and find the edge of the playing field. Yet many women are reluctant to ask someone to mentor them because they fear it's an imposition. They don't feel connected enough to the people who could mentor them, or they don't know whom to ask to be a mentor. The following tips will help you overcome these and other challenges and increase the likelihood of getting both mentorship and sponsorship. So for our coaching tips, number 1, find out if your company has a formal or informal mentoring program. If so, this is the place to identify a few people who could potentially mentor you. Again, it's not a bad idea to have a male and female mentor because each will have unique experiences that will add to your understanding of how to play the game to win on your corporate field. Number 2, if your company does not have a mentoring program, look to the edge of the playing field. That's where the people who are winning the game are playing. Identify a few people you admire and ask if they would be willing to spend 30 minutes to 1 hour a month or even a quarter with you to answer questions you have about career issues. Be specific about the amount of time you are asking for so that they don't think this is going to take an inordinate amount of time. Also, make it clear that you will be responsible for getting on their calendars and for driving the agenda. The easier you make it for the person, the more likely they are to agree to mentor you. Number 3, go to the website mentoringgroup.com and order the Mentor's Guide and the Mentee's Guide. These two pamphlets are extraordinarily helpful in establishing roles and responsibilities in mentoring. During your first meeting with your mentor, give him or her the Mentor's Guide. Explain what you've learned from your own guide and use it to discuss the terms of engagement for your relationship. Number 4, ask for a situation-specific advocacy from people in positions to provide it. These people might include your mentors, but possibly also individuals who do not mentor you, yet are familiar with your work and are in situations to provide you with visibility or recommendations. Situation-specific means asking for advocacy related to a particular opportunity, not simply asking the person to keep you in mind when a good opportunity arises. For example, ask an advocate to write a letter of recommendation for a promotion you're up for or to recommend you for a committee that will get high visibility from executive management. The more specific you are, the more likely the person is to take action. And number 5, join the appropriate affinity group within your company. Many companies have initiated groups for people with common workplace challenges as a means of providing support for them. Find out if your company has such a group for women and or for people of color, and if so, join it. You'll often find senior women involved in these groups who want to mentor younger or less senior women, making your task of asking for a mentor that much less daunting.